All right, this is Journeyman, Journeywomen. This is Hero's Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Tonight, you know what it is. Tonight is the recap and the update and the Q&A. So what I will start off by doing, I'm going to put, as I did, I put the link to get on the Q&A onto the right hand side in the chat section, so you can go ahead and link that and try to get into the back room. You can start that right now. You can start that right now, or if you're having difficulties, just let me know. Put it in the chat, or if you have a number, just text me, and I'll give you the instructions. Okay. So, um, the update. This is the last segment now of cleaning out the mental mess and creating a better. No, cleaning out the mental mess and uprooting the roots, uprooting the weeds. So, but please don't kill the grass. If you notice that this last section was a tad bit extended because I did not want to add a sixth section, and the editing is quite arduous. I think that's the correct word. Arduous. Yeah. If it's not, I'm quite sure somebody's gonna correct me. Oh, can't talk about coffee. I'll have to text night. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So this is the summation. The summation of the video is that I was talking about now it's all the same summation, but certain points have certain segments have different summation than others, and this one pretty much highlights the areas of individuals that you care about, that you can't really stand, but you still want them to be around, but you just want them to lead their behavior, their attitudes, their disposition, and their contagion far away from you. And sometimes you have to you hold them off, but then the delicate thing is that you have to attend to them according to how they can receive it. There lies the task, and there lies the task. I used the example in the video, talked about slip rock. So those who are familiar with the Flintstones, I grew up on the Flintstones. Barney, Fred, Wilma, and Betty. Those were my friends. We grew up many afternoons running down the street with no engines in our car. Well, in my mind, I was running right behind them. But the whole point in the illustration is that um, they had an example where they had a friend called Slep Rock. And Slep Rock went around saying, "Wowsy, wowsy, woo, woo, Fred. Now it would be great outside, be all sunny, shiny, been a beach. It appeared to be a beach day in Miami. But Slep Rock came with a cloud of rain. He always carried a cloud of rain. Don't you know individuals that just, when they walk in the room, it just gets gloomy? It was sunny, but then they walk in, it gets gloomy. That's who Slep Rock was. He was that person that brought gloom to the party. Not brightness, but gloom. And but you still care about him. You still want him to be a part of things. And you're still trying to work with it. But the difficulty is that even though you care about individual, you don't exactly know how to work around their flaws, so to speak. Because we all have flaws. And that at times in our lives, there has been a person who is patient enough to work around our flaws. So if you if you tend to if you actually tend to a person's need to a certain extent, sometimes he'll open up and you can find the response to deal with the flaw. That's easier said than done. Easier said than done. And that's why I said in the video I talked about how you have to carefully, delicately pull the weed. You have to address the weed and go down to the middle and pull it by the roots. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. And pretty much the video was long, so I hope somebody saw it. It was long. I think it was good too. Now, if you notice in the video, I did not have a lot of video clips or different variation of pictures. Why? Because it takes a lot of work. I was tired. That's a good smoothie right there. Okay. So what is my update? My update, I will be doing another video next week. And I have a couple of things up in the it won't be on this topic, but I'll shift. And I may be doing on priorities um or priorities or something else. And I'm still deliberating on the topic that I will, but it will be something. Priority is something I already done, and I just have to I'm working around. Okay. So that's my update. And that is my summary. And my update. All right. Okay, enough of all that. All right, enough of all that. So who's in the back room? Uh, all right, now we go to the audio. I'm still waiting some more audio clips. I have to work that better so I can get some audio clips so I can play the audios first, and then second is my chats, and then thirdly, I will bring people in the back room. Let me see if I can see if somebody's available to get back room. Let me see. Do. But I'm looking at my chat, so Paula says she's down with bronchitis. I said that. Um, as long as you're here, Paula, that's all that counts. Get better. Oh, that's so sweet, Phil. It's so sweet. Brings a tear to my eye. All right, let me see. Okay. Let me see. Right there. All right. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let me put this in the. All right. Rock is one of the main characters of the Pebbles and Bam Bam show, a spin off of the original series, The Flintstones. So, Phil, that's your way of trying to. Is that one of your ways of trying to correct me, or is that Wikipedia fact? Or have you been Googling? Yes, that is correct, Phil. Rock is a main character. However, he first showed his promise. His first appearance on screen was amongst the parents of Bam Bam and Pebbles, which was Barney and Fred. Thank you very much. Let me take this mess off. Next question. In my life, house is not a home. I'm off there. I'm off there, y'all. Okay, so give me a question. Give me a question. Give me a question. All right. Slap. All right. Okay. All right. Get another one. All right. Slap. Sound effects. I get that one in. Let me see. I can't get that one. All right. Okay. Your slipback animal is the exact weed I have in my garden. No. Well, all right. All right. Give me 3 reasons I can do more slept rock or self doubt in the 80s on Saturday night to ignore slept rock or self doubt in the 80s. In the 80s on Saturday night, they had 2 characters called Doug and Wendy. Oh, whiner. I'm surprised I can't find this thing. Slapping? I want to drip slapping. All right. Okay. Give me 3 reasons I can do more due to ignore slept rocks. Give me 3 things I can do to ignore slept rock or self doubt in the 80s and they said they had 2 characters in the 80s on Saturday night. They had 2 characters called Doug and Wendy Weiner. 3 things. 3 things would be okay. When you get thoughts of self doubt, what you do first is you all right. When you get thoughts of when you get your thoughts of self doubt, what you do first thing you do, write it down. You write down the thoughts that come in that intrude on your happiness, or puts rain on your parade, or puts a cloud to your sunshine. So you write that down because a lot of times you won't. Sometimes you won't remember all the negative thoughts that come in to bring self doubt, or to bring you down. But you just remember. But you'll still feel the remnant of it. You feel the mood. So you put it down. And the second thing you do, you contradict it. When they say you stupid, you say I'm not. You say I'm great. Because a thought's coming in your head doesn't mean it's your thought. But the words coming out your mouth means it's your words. But you have to say it as if you believe it. And when you say it, you write it down. First, the thought will come. Then you put the thought on paper. And then you draw a line through the paper. And you put the positive, that negative. And then you put a line through the negative. You speak the positive. And when that thought comes, and then to reinforce it, you keep speaking it. You keep that on your kitchen counter, or when you wake up in the morning, put it right. You put it on your bathroom. Make a sticky out of it, and have it in your mirror. And when you hear that thought, you say the opposite, and you see that the line is drawn through the negative. So when it pops up, say no, no, no. I took care of you. I scratched you out, and you have to tell yourself that. We allow everybody else to speak to us, but we won't speak to ourselves. So I think we need to do more speaking to ourselves. When you speak to yourself, listen to yourself and take your advice, especially when it's good, even when you don't feel that you're deserving of it. Speak it enough, then you receive your words, and just discount the words that's coming through your head. I mean, it may came from, of course, it's come from past, but you don't have to accept it. Like I stated in videos before, you don't have to make a resonance to a negative thought. It may come, it may remind you something, but you can counter it. All right. Next. Okay, Paula, you said you actually spoke to one this week. What you talking about? What you speak of? What you speak to? Here we go. No, that's wrong. Um, that filter slap. Yeah, it is. It's not good enough. All right. Okay. You said Zach weed. I'm pulling down and pull down. Okay, kid and I doing better. Mom, I would. Never's a long time. Keep hope alive. Don't invest in a lot of expectations. Keep the door open. Never's too definite. Never say never. Say easier in live voice. Well, 50 years has taught me not to expect or hope. Just see, hope lies in the flow, not in expectations. See, hope doesn't affect anything. It just keeps the door open for a chance. But if the expectation is not connected to the hope, then it helps your well-being, and it it enforces there. I'm not saying a whole tree of forgiveness. You open the door. That's it. It keeps hope keeps the flow. No expectation, but it keeps the flow. Mm-mm. No definites. You can't. You have what you say. Even if it's a trickle, it's still a flow. It's a flow that's a trickle. You have to change your negative positives. It's not an affirmation, but if you speak stuff enough, it happens. Okay, that's fine. Bye bye. What my thing ain't coming on? Oh, there is. There it is. All right. 6. I'm trying to cut some stuff on because it's All right. Add filter. Melt. Water on flashlight. Big slap. That ain't working. All right. I have accepted incoming music on because that ain't working for me. All right. So what's the next question? I walked out of my garden. Okay. What about when we cannot pull weeds out of the garden? I accepted just accept and limited the occasion as okay. That's good. I have just accepted and limited the occasion as it can occur. All right. What about we cannot when we cannot pull weeds out of the garden? Focus on what you can control. You said Phil asks, what about when we cannot pull weeds out of a garden? You focus on what you can control. Because you focus on what you control, then you focus on flowers. You focus on fertilization, and you focus on tending to the things that you have control over, and you can see the progress in. Because the goal is maybe that if you invest more, if you emphasize more in the things that can be controlled, then your roots be thicker, then then it be stronger. The flower be stronger, the grass be stronger, and it can fight off the weeds that's trying to attack it. That's the hopes anyway. Keep hope alive. Thank you. Okay, Paula said that was what I did when I accepted I couldn't pull those weeds. Right? That's the most you can do. That's the most you can do. But the purpose of hope, it says that forgiveness is in play. I ain't say a whole bunch of effort, but it keeps the door open. And when you keep the door open, when your hands are open, you're open to. When your hands are open, that means you're open to receive. But when things are closed, then if there's a infinite amount of time, and if there's a chance, you'll never get it. You still can't hear the music? If they don't, even if people are hateful, Paul said, I forgive, but I have no blinders that people can change. If they don't know that nah good. I didn't read that. But I have no blinders that people can change. If they don't know they're hateful. Maybe it's a comma there. What? Okay. I'm trying. No, your last statement, Paula. You said, but I have no blinders that people can't change if they don't. They're hateful. I don't know if I'm hearing that correctly. Um, but if people are hateful, doesn't doesn't have to make you hateful. Don't let the currents change who you are, because if it changes who you are, then it's not your enemy, it's your master. If it can change your disposition, who you are, then you it's not your enemy. Then it controls you. Meaning that if you're one way prior to the situation, one way prior to the situation, then and change who you are, the disposition, then it controls you. All right. Okay. Everything you on?
Yeah, and you see me? You can't see me, can you?
You ain't got put a teddy bear up something.
Put a who up?
Put put the rat dog up.
The who?
Oh yeah, I can't see. Like hold up the line. Okay. Now you ain't got a rat dog. All right. So let me go to the next question. What happens after we who is this? Phil show. I hear the music. What happens after we pull the weeds out the garden? What should we do next? I thought I responded to that. When we pull the weeds out the garden, then you plant flowers. If you got a patch, then you need to fill up the patch with new grass. You need to fill all the areas that was jacked up, because the goal is to tend to your garden. And if you allow weeds to take over it, then something's missing. So if you pull them out, replant. Uh, you planted the grass before, put some flowers, or plant some grass again, or put some flowers there, some tulips, or some produce, tomatoes, cucumbers, what have you. Okay. Uh, then go down, go down. Uh, Renee's here. Let's laugh.
What'd you say? What did you say?
uh,
Can you hear
uh,
me?
yeah, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, well, you dark as me. Lord have mercy.
No, no, it's because I'm in my car driving.
Okay.
That's why I know.
Well, you sound good though. Okay, that's cool.
It's through the car. Yeah. May I chime in or
No, you can
not?
chime in. You chime in.
Um, I just think this is very related to what you're saying. I was watching this interview where Dennis Prager was interviewing a woman who was escaped North Korea, and she spoke about how when she escaped North Korea, she went into, I think it was China, how she was sex trafficked. Her mother was raped, and her father was tortured almost to death. And then he asked her, he said, "Man, how is it that you're happy?" And then she said something very profound, which I think is related to what you just said. She said, "Because I choose to be."
Oh,
And it sounds to me that's what you're saying, like about planting the garden. You choose, you make the choice. Like in her case, she's saying, "Look, me being miserable is not going to make any difference. All this stuff happened to me. I was sex trafficked from 13 to whenever. My mother, yeah, it was horrible. I escaped North Korea. It was a horrible existence. But hey, I'm here now. And he actually said, because I choose to be happy. And I think that's related to like what you're saying about planting your own garden. You choose what plants to put in your garden.
That's right. I think. Well, Paula give a smile. I bought. This is what Paula said. Yeah, of course you can't see this thing. Um, oh, I skipped somebody's question. I forgive my mom, and she can't help it, but I have no hope she will change because she doesn't get it. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go through. I had to go back up in these questions. You skip my. Oh, no, I'm gonna skip that again. No. Paula said, I forgive, but I have no blinders that people can. She already stated that. Maybe volume two. You skip my question of what what sardines and peanut. What is it? He said, you skipped my question. What sardines and peanut butter at a wedding buffet? what happens after what happens after we pull the weeds out of the garden? What should we do next? I did not skip your question. I
Yeah,
stayed.
you explained that. You said plant flowers. You expounded on that. Ah,
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me go. Okay. And Paula says she's I forgive my mom. She can't help it, but I have no hope she would change because she doesn't get it. Well, the hope gives room that she, for some influence, some infinite amount of some reason, not by you, but by something else, that she may get it. You have no control over that. That's why you keep hope open. That's when you just let God do what He gonna do. I mean, if He chooses to do it. Other than that, you can't control it. See, when you think that you can control it, anything you can do, then it's gonna just make you anxious. It's gonna mess you up. But if you say, "Oh, God, you deal with it. God, you deal with it. I can't," and that's generally when He helps. But don't put any expectations on it. That's when you cast it. You just give it to Him to do what He gonna do, if He chooses to do it. But if He doesn't choose it, that's still fine because you're not investing any more expectation. You're just keeping hope alive, so the door can open. So maybe she'd be better, and then if she's better, then maybe she'll pass it on, but maybe not. But in any case, you don't have any expectations of it. So if it comes, it'd be a great surprise. If it don't come, you didn't expect it anyway. So there's no love lost. There's no heartache in hope. And a lot of times parents don't get it. I know some things my father doesn't get either. But it is what it's gonna be. Uh um Paula said she got a boat for something. I think I went too fast. She must have been talking to Phil. Already that was profound. Make the choice to be happy. Okay. Okay, this is what Tito said. And Tito said, we can't change people. God changes people. So Tito was backing up what I just said. We can't change people. God changes people. That's right. And when you try to change people and they don't move like you want them to move, that it gets you frustrated. I mean, because it's not like people your dog. You get more influence of your dog because you feeding them and taking care of him, and you want to make him do what he needs to do because you get tired of him messing on your carpet. Okay, I'm bouncing back and forth in time on the comments. Okay, okay, you talk about my. Are you talking about my sound? Is my sound bouncing back and forth in the comments? Paul, is my sound back and is sound bouncing back and forth in comments? Somebody talk to me.
I hear you. You sound perfect to me.
Okay, somebody gonna respond soon.
I hear you clearly. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, you clear.
Yeah,
Sound
I hear
like
you clearly.
sound like you in the tin can. Oh no, no, no. She talking about I'm doing it out of order. Okay, all right. Okay, so I go back. Let me go back to order. Okay, I said, okay, Paula said, I forget my mom. She can't help it, but I have no hope she will change because she doesn't. I responded to that. Um, Renee is here. Let's laugh. um, that's Phil. Then Paula said, I like your Dr. D filling in the patch with good stuff. All right. Okay. And Renee had us laughing last time. That's Phil. Um, that was profound. Make the choice to be happy. That was a response to Renee. Okay. And then Tito said, we can't change people. God changes people. And Paula said, exactly. Exactly. I chose to walk away and to focus on happy beep, flowers and art. Or happy stuff, flowers and art. I can't say it like Paula could say it. She has somewhat of a colorful tongue. Well, I went through it. No,
Is that
she said. No, Paula said I went out of the comments out of order, so I went backwards and then I went through the comments. Okay, the boat is. Oh no, I did. I did. You're bouncing back and forth off comments out of order. Okay, yes, out of order. Or they say I'm way lower. Okay, the boat is my flower. Okay, that's good. Paula said the boat is her flower in her patch when she pulled the weeds out. Okay. Um, and then IMAO. I'm not that young. I don't know all the acronyms. What does IMAO mean, Renee?
IMAO?
Yeah,
IMAO?
yeah. I guess you explain it later. All right, now Phil's responding saying, "I saw. Oh, oh, is
Oh,
LM.
LM. It means laugh my ASS off.
Okay, 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 okay. It's a lowercase L. I guess the A is small, not big.
The A is silent.
Okay. All right. Okay. Phil said I saw a TV show called Locked Up Abroad about Americans caught up in foreign jails. One guy was happy to get transferred in a U.S. jail. He said it was Club Med. It's about perspective. What do you think about that,
Yeah,
Renee?
yeah, I think that's absolutely true. It's all about perspective. You know, how you see the world and how you see a situation is crucial. You know, yeah, I'm sure compared to some of the jails out there that I've heard, yeah, what's in the United States probably would seem like a luxury place. Yeah, I agree. It seems like to me, much of life is all about perspective.
Right. Paula said her keyboard skips a space after half the alphabet. Trick or treat. Yeah, like you it's all dark, Renee, and then you just came out here like you about to say. It's like you about to say. It's like you about to say. Here's Johnny. Uh, uh,
So you want some candy?
all right. Okay. Um, Paula said, compared to foreign prison. Yep, crap could always be worse. That's right. um, uh, uh, Paula said that's 2 weeks in a row. You offering candy? What's the candy? Where do you get those wonderful toys? Um, what is it? Okay. All right. Any more questions, y'all? Or comments?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you made it. You missed the first. Well, I don't know. You heard the video would have been good for you to listen to because it's mostly audio. I did example. I use a example of slep rock.
Of what kind of rock?
Remember Flintstones?
Yeah.
And I use an example of slep rock. You have people. Sometimes you have people in your life that you care about them, but when they come around, they always bring rain. Remember episodes of Slep Rock? It'd be sunny outside. It'd be a great day. Everybody be going to the beach, and then Slep Rock come, and he come in his own cloud.
Oh, I see. So, okay.
Hey, is how things going, Slep Rock? Well, it's not bad. It don't feel good, Fred. Wowsy, woo woo. I think it's one episode they cleaned him up. As one episode they cleaned him up, and didn't nobody know who he was. But then nobody know who he was, and then he said he couldn't take it no more. He missed his dark clothes in the cloud, and that's how people are sometimes. They get cleaned up, they get a good perspective, but it's more comfortable being in the darkness and being miserable because it takes no faith to live in the past. And a lot of times the past is terrible, but there's no risk in that. At least it's a terrible that you say you can bear. Phil said, what's that? In summation, it's about perspective, about getting away from negative people and doing what you can. That's what I'm talking about, Slip Rock. Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Getting
And
away
I
from negative.
definitely,
Go ahead.
and I think when I've learned that when it comes to parents, one thing you just, in my opinion, you have to do is you just have to love them unconditionally and accept them the way. Because sometimes parents have trouble, receiving from their children because they feel like, I'm the parent, you know. So with my parents, I just, I say just love them unconditionally and just accept them the way they are, and then be at peace with them.
And keep it a distance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's something that you can't, yeah, just try to, say hi
And,
and bye, or
and get a boat.
you say get a boat.
Yeah, that's what Paula did.
she she got a yacht.
No, not a yacht. Well, it's her yacht. It's her yacht.
Okay.
And she's at peace when she's in the water. And what
Okay.
she said, okay, this is what Paula said, I like what you said, programming your brain, training yourself to listen to yourself, ask yourself questions, and telling yourself to adapt and overcome, negating the doubt. She responded to a question earlier that not that Phil asked about. Give me three ways that I can. He asked something about the weeds. He asked 3 ways that I can. What do I do after I pull out the weeds, or when weeds try to come into my lawn, or something like that. And I yeah, and what she said. um, I'm working. What Paula said? Paula said, I'm working on that, Renee. Is much happier this way. Laugh out loud. And yeah, the boat is a great distraction.
Yeah.
But Keeps away from the frustration. Yeah, that's good.
Does her boat have a PlayStation on it? Does a yacht, Paula, does your yacht have a PlayStation 5?
I don't think it does, but Paula's. But she tripped me out. She did. No, she look. She said it's a lawn ornament.
Hey, I lost you. You kicked me off.
I don't know what happened.
Did I say something? No.
she
Did I say something to offend
no.
you?
She said Paula said it's not even in the water. It's a lawn ornament right now.
Whoa. So it's like a transformer. It can like go on land and in water. That's
No,
awesome, Paula.
no. She said they need to fix it first. She
Oh,
actually. Oh, I know. She said she actually bought two boats. I get
wow.
one work. She gonna get one working by spring. Coming hella high water.
Well, that's very impressive. Most people don't own a boat.
Where she live? She live on an island.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, you would need a boat, wouldn't
Well, oh, she said two transformers they broke. What's that? They broke not in the water.
you? So hers turned into a boat.
She said that, I just said she said most people don't live on islands.
That is actually kind of true.
Right.
So,
And they're cheaper than cars.
and um, th- does it have? Is it fully equipped other than the fact it's not working? Does it have facilities in it?
The water.
No. Wow.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Does it because it may. Does it have facilities in it, Paulo? No, no. So one is a ski boat.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
She had one work. What she say? I worked, but then she had one worked, but then broke. I got sick of waiting for people to help, so she bought another one. One is a ski boat, and no, it does not have no toilet.
Wow.
And transportation only way to get to the beach. So I guess you're right. So it is cheaper than a car. Bypass our traffic. Only way you get to the beach. Okay. In what I walked away and came back. We're talking about islands, ski boats, and toilets. What's that about? Water. It's about water. How about that? Uh, are any more comments on the subject, on the feature? Did anybody see it? Did anybody see the video? And there was silence in Jerusalem. Okay. She said, being on a sailboat is very peaceful. I have spent a few weeks sailing the inner coastal waters of North Carolina. All right. There are the flowers in my patch. Okay. Oh, good. Paula watched it. Okay. And Phil said No, I think I watched a few. Oh, Paula said she watched a few of them. Phil said selling is it. Tito, but Tito said that's the happy. That's the happy space. Selling is the happy space. so so what y'all think about the what you think about the video? I did join what's the CG? Uh, I want to join. Okay, Tito right on. That's the happy space. And Phil said he wanted to join the Coast Guard, and then Paula said I did join the Coast Guard, and I ain't clicking all these things on. Okay, they all off subject because Paula was part of the Coast Guard. She was Coast Guard. Um. Okay, so what y'all think about the video? If you saw it, Paula liked it. And Tito City Marine.
And the video's on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Hmm.
um, but Phil said, "I'm not changing the subject." He said, "I'm not." I watched it. I watched the right one, last one, right. I liked it. Was what I said. My mom is my weed. Mm, what you think, Renee?
What's that?
Oh, you can't read. That's right. Let me read it for you. If I watched the right one, last one right. That's right one, right, Paula. She said she liked it. Was what I said. My my mom is my weed. The negative thing.
Hmm. Well,
No,
you did talk. You did talk about controlling your confessions, didn't you earlier?
the what?
Didn't you talk about earlier about controlling your confessions or watching
Yeah,
what you speak? Yeah.
I did. It is it's not so much your mom, but your mom's actions. Your mom's actions is is the weed, not your mom. It is the actions that actually affect you. All right. Yeah, but you did watch the right one. So what y'all think about the oh, you didn't see the video, did you? No. Did you hear the video? Renee.
No, I didn't. What? What?
Okay.
What? Did it? I don't remember getting a notification or anything.
Yeah, you should have got it. My reference to how I associated the video. Oh, Phil said set. I don't know what's set. Okay, I don't know what he's saying. Okay, good. This was okay. Paula said she associated that with the video. She said just her making me all right. She said hoorah set for four. I don't know what set for four mean, but Paula said yes, her making me feel bad was the weed. So I left that guard and chose to be happy in my boat. That's good. Um, then Phil said something. Nope, she got it right. It is her mom, but she has to change and pull up those weeds. Mom is not going to change. No, it's her mom's actions. You have to
Hmm.
separate the person from the deed. That's why it's a tender situation because weed is connected to what you love. Paul, Paul said you sprayed weed killer. At least it wasn't Roundup. So you spray weed killer. It may take a little while to kill it.
Wow.
Your Roundup, you kill everything. I don't know what that means. You know what this means, sir, Renee?
What?
Set for four. Set for four.
You missed what I said. Set for 4 hours. I don't know. Is that like a tennis term or?
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, set for four.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
he he may be drink. He may be drinking that brown. I don't know.
means. Set
If
for four. Set for four. I don't know what that means.
nobody know what you mean, don't nobody know what you mean.
Set. Maybe it's a tennis term.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean turn that off. All right. Yeah, I don't know what it. Hoorah! And he's not. You missed what I said, and he's not going to explain himself. So ignore. Wasn't a CG one, a Coast Guard one? What do you mean by that, Paula? What does that mean? All right. Okay. Uh, there's just too much empty space. Hoorah! 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 He says it's a military term. All right, but everybody's knowing his military. Nobody know what he's talking about. Um, well, Hogan's Heroes. She says, I never heard that term in the Coast Guard, and I'm pretty sure Tito hasn't heard it in the Marines, and, and I haven't heard it in the Salvation Army.
Wow.
uh,
Set for four. I don't know what that is.
yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay, so after they tell you set for four, after they call you attention, I don't know. He he must be looking at Major Pain. Yeah, man. Yeah, Paula said she take your word for it. I tell you set for four. Okay, now I'm cut loud this time.
Set
Um,
for four.
I Paula said she take your word for it. So, so the wrap up is is there any more comments?
Mhm.
Any more comments, people? Any more comments about this about the subject at hand? And any more suggestions about the next video?
Hi.
All right, and please and please when you get through this video, when you see more older stuff, put likes up there, please, and
Okay.
comment. Don't nobody comment.
Help the algorithm.
Yes. And it's hoorah. Her understood, received, and acknowledged. I'm good. Okay, good. I did. Okay, yeah, Paula did. Oh, she did. This. Oh, no, I did. She did last week, so I have to look today. I left a comment on last video. She did last week, but Phil didn't. Tito did. No. Tito did. His comment was, "I can't hear you.
That's fine.
I can't hear a thing." That's what his comment was. But we put the comment. Give me a hit. Okay. I had to read Paula. She left one today, and make sure you go back and put a thumbs up because that helps as well. All right. I appreciate you. But any suggestions about topics I need to think about or I need to do next week?
Hmm.
Anybody?
Hmm. How about the tyranny of communism? No. Scratch that. Scratch that. Um,
Anything?
The supremacy of Jesus?
No.
Yeah. Hey, no.
Different platform. Good one. Good one.
Well, you said a good one. What was it?
Mental roadblocks.
Ah, the roadblocks of the mental.
How to how to deal with them.
Mm. Okay.
Knowing when this is good. We think about this. Knowing when not to speak, and that's a good one. Mental roadblocks. The things that cause them.
Mhm.
That's good. Um, how to deal with mental roadblocks. I like that. I like that, Tito. Paula, what was yours? How to deal with mental roadblocks. Sticky. She said she was throwing a bunch. I didn't see a bunch. Okay, I'm looking to the mental roadblocks. I like that one. I can break. Did this feel hoorah? Heard, understood, received. Okay. Well, I did a video about living in the past and Phil is in the past. Phil been on Google trying to get definitions on Wikipedia looking for um, hoorah, heard, understood, received, and acknowledged. I never knew that. That's the
Yeah, I never
acronym.
knew. I never knew that either. Wow. Heard, understood. I never knew that. Wow.
That may, actually that may be a good video.
Well, yeah, actually, when you think about it, yeah. Heard, understood, re, re, re.
Understood and acknowledged.
Awesome.
Oh, so Tito, is that correct? We got extra marine up here. So is that correct? All right. Uh, Oh, that was Paula. Oh no, Paula knew the definition. That was Paula. I said, Tina said, "I cannot take." Oh, I'm sorry. It's hoorah. It's hoorah. The hoorah is army, right? And hoorah. Uh, what's the Marines term? No, Tito said no. That's hoorah is army. I thought. Okay. All right. Oh, so I'm looking. I'm trying to. Hoorah. What's the acronym stand for? I don't know. I don't know. All right, people. We just floundering. All right. So the summary is the summary is that uh what's your everybody give me a summary of the five part or what you think the general concession of. I think concession of cleaning up the mental mess and uprooting the weeds uh, while not killing the grass. What's I think Phil gave one earlier. What's the summation?
You choose what goes in your garden.
Okay. Renee said you choose what goes in your garden. All right. Paula, Phil, Tito. All right. Phil said, I just want to make sure somebody knew I wasn't crazy. Do not answer the question.
You are
uh,
the master of your own garden. Hoorah!
uh, oh, Tito said round up. That's the summary.
when you
Kill it.
absolutely positively have to kill every weed in the room.
Yeah. Spoken like a true Marine. uh, leave no loose ends behind. Uh, Paula said she agreed with Renee. Exactly. She agrees exactly with you. Phil said something. Um, Phil said, I just want to make sure somebody knew I was not crazy. And the next statement was, and kill the grass too. Hoorah, Paula. If it grows back, it was meant to be. Okay. And Tita, you gonna stand by that uh kill a roundup? I guess so. The grass not yet. It was not. If it grows back, it was not meant to be the grass, not the weed. If the weed grows back, okay, I guess so. If the grass, not the weed. I'll leave it like that. And we out. Yeah. All right. All right, people. I appreciate you. I'm about to cut you off and do my summations and
Good night,
deuces.
all. Take
Good
care.
night.
God bless.
God bless. God bless.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Out. All right, thank y'all for joining me tonight, and I do appreciate up or left and right. She should see a couple playlists for material that are different videos that I have already done. So, with that being said, here's Journey with Dr. D. If you find any value in this content, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, comment, and share. And when you do that, what you do is you help me make it better tomorrow, today. And our goal is to move forward and not backward. So if you don't remember anything else from this video or from my content, I want you to remember this. Every day you get vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never move back. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D. Peace and blessings. And we are out. My feet. Wanna do my walk.